Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about the video, a short that I posted regarding the two versions that are manifesting, because I feel like most of us will feel stuck in the version A, or like version A. Who is version A? Version A is the one who understand that they don't have the desires, so they're using techniques in order to get them, versus version B, who understand that she didn't have what she wanted, but now she decided that she has them. Okay, so what do version A feels like she needs to do? She feels like she needs to live in the end. She cannot waver. She cannot focus on the how. She has to be detached. She has to repeat a technique in order to reprogram the subconscious mind. Now, version B, in another hand, she's like, well, I already have what I want, so there's nothing for me to do except accepting it and living in that fact. So of course, version B is doing what version A is doing, but she's not focusing on that. Like, she's not focused on she cannot waver because she has it. So it doesn't cross her mind to waver. It doesn't cross her mind to wonder where are her desires because she has it, right? She's not focusing on the how because, of course, if she has it, why would she think about the how? She will get it. She has it already. She doesn't have to feel detached because she understands that she has it. It's as true. Her version B having her desires is the same as me having my glasses on right now. Why would I waver about having my glasses on? I have it. Why would I focus on the how? I have it. You understand? It makes no sense for version B to think about what version A is thinking. Because version A, she's the version of herself who doesn't have it, and she's working on to become the version of herself who has it. That's the difference between those two versions. Both versions are good. It's just there's one who decides that she is that version right now, and there's another one who thinks that she has to work to be that version. Okay? So the thing is, I feel like version A fails for a lot of people because we're not assuming that whatever we're doing is working. That's the thing. And of course, it's kind of counterintuitive because we would label something as, oh yeah, it worked because we saw results. So I'm not going to say in advance that something worked if I didn't see results. That's the mentality of version A, right? So that's why a lot of people, they're like, oh yeah, but I affirmed, I visualized, I did all the things, but still I'm not seeing results, because you're not assuming that the extra step that you're giving yourself to be the version of yourself who has it is working. You're not assuming that they're working. You're waiting for the results to prove to you that it's working. That's not how manifestation is, because manifestation is just about reflection. The physical plane is just reflecting who you are. So you just decide right now who you are. Okay? So again, version A and version B, they both manifest the desires, or yeah, they both manifest the desires. Like I said, version A just give herself more steps, because again, this is how we were raised. We were raised to understand that you don't get what you want just because you decide that you have it. It's just you get what you want because you did something, then you got something. You did something, you got something. 1 + 1 = 2. So this is how version A sees things. It's logical. It's steps. So she has to program her subconscious mind. She has to, be detached. She has to, not focus on the how. She has to understand what she needs to do in order to become the person who has it, because she doesn't understand that she can actually just be right now that person who has it. So there's no good or wrong about being version A or version B. It's just what feels more simpler for you. Version A or version B. I know that most people will say version B. So it's not hard to be version B. It's when you understand reality creation, this is when it feels better or easier to be version B. Because when you don't understand it, you feel like, okay, but I cannot just decide that I am that version now. I have to tell myself that I am. And if I say that for a certain amount of time, because my subconscious mind would be reprogrammed, then I will get what I want. No. I mean, yes and no. It's like I don't know, I don't have an example for it exactly. It's like you were not breathing and you decide, okay, I want to breathe, but instead of just inhaling and be happy that you can breathe, you're thinking, okay, I have to focus on my lungs. They have to expand. They have to do this. Like, let's just your lungs do what they have to do and just you be happy that you can breathe. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I said, what version A is saying is not wrong. It's just your focus is not at the right place. Like I said, version A thinks, okay, I have to live in the end. So let me just see myself having what I want. And again, it's not wrong, but it's like me not having what I want, seeing myself having what I want, and then going back to not having what I want. It's like using living in the end as a technique instead of understanding that this is my new reality right now and forever. I mean, as long as it's a desire that I want to experience. Living in the end is not a technique. It is your new reality. But when you use it as a technique, when you go back to the version of yourself who doesn't have what they want, you're not necessarily complaining, you're not wavering. Well, that in itself is a waver, but you don't realize it. It's so subtle because you think, oh, I did the technique. Now that I'm done with it, I know that I'm the person who doesn't have what they want, but still, I keep doing the technique, and then at some point I'm gonna see it. But because you don't see it, you become impatient. But of course you become impatient because you're not the version of yourself who has it. You are the version of yourself who's trying. So this is what I wanted to do, is to make a difference between version A and version B. But if you decide to be version A, truly understand what it requires. It requires you to truly assume that whatever you're doing is working. Because like I said, if you don't assume that, then it's a hit or miss. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't work, depending on your relationship with your desires. If you have any resistance, if you can believe that you can have it and stuff like that. So yeah, that was my video for today. And let me know which version you're choosing to be. I hope it's version B. Yeah, I'm biased. I want you to be version B because it's a lot easier and it's better for your mental health. You won't feel like you're exhausted. Exhausted for what? You decide that you have what you want. And now you're not looking at time anymore. You're not wondering, okay, when is it going to happen? Why? No, you are that person. And you know because you are that person that it's going to reflect anyway. But the reflection is not that important anymore. Now that you are finally letting yourself be that person and being happy about that. Right? So let me know which version you're choosing. And I hope it's version B. Because version B is like, we're dancing over here. Okay. So I'll talk to you next time and hope you guys have a great day. Bye.